Dr. Suchi, it's a great honor to have you here for the first time doing something like this in Canada with Canadian students and with journalists. It's a great pleasure, and it's long overdue. I do just quickly also want to thank Tin Maung Chu, the Executive Director of the Canadian Friends of Burma, as well, for organizing this, which is extraordinary work they've been doing in spearheading this event. And I want to thank Carleton, of course, for doing this as well. Aung San Suu Kyi, or Daw Suu Kyi as you're called by many, many people. Again, a great pleasure to be here. Before I start with some questions, can you give us some opening remarks, perhaps, about the current state of the situation in Burma? As people know, by-elections coming, and your current, the news about your ability to campaign. Could you give us some opening remarks, perhaps? Thank you.
At the moment, everybody is very interested in what is going on in Burma. Some are a little bit too optimistic about the situation. We are cautiously optimistic. We are at the beginning of a road. Whether we shall be able to get onto it is another matter altogether. We are trying to get onto the road to genuine democratization. And the coming by-elections will give us some indication as to how far we shall be able to travel. At the moment, we have some problems with regard to our election campaign. Everything is not as you might expect it to be in a truly democratic society. But then, of course, we all know that we are not yet a truly democratic society. But on the other hand, compared to what it was like a year ago, 2 years ago, it is very, very different. I am able to travel freely around the country, and even if sometimes we meet with a few obstacles with regard to our election campaign, I'm able to meet the public. We are able to communicate with one another, and that is the most important thing for any political party. We have been able to reconnect with our people. And that is the great difference for us.
Dr. Suu Kyi, I'd like to invite up Tin Maung Chu, who is the Executive Director of the Canadian Friends of Burma, who's done extraordinary work. It's just to say a word. Of course, I know he wants to, and he very much deserves to. Come on.
Mingla batasu, akulumyo maale jariya bono. The achin yubiro akulumyo lopide jono ni ne nyai jisu temare Canadian Friends of Burma ni ne yo. Now the check out the kind of general my own town nation video ni video yola jare Myanmar democracy Lusha Duri. She said she joined Hawney, now Diana Guzleri, to the Mati machine jabar. Those of your cherry at the general Nyai Jewish. So what I was telling was just thanking to her for taking that time out of her busy schedule. And I also would like to thank Carleton University to jointly hosting this live conversation with Aung San Suu Kyi. And Carleton University is quite supported on Burma issue since early 1990s. The pre-Burma campaign movement, especially the passive vehicle campaign, actually started from this campus. I just want to let you know. Thank you very much.
Mabi Martini Jalushi, Jabaro to get sip man, democracy, be down zoo, Jima, Jimaro Alu, a toothpick, my young it, Diane do Diane Damia, Alu, to do so Jabazi, Luchma, Nene, Sudan Badi, Nazo, so Jabazi, Alu, Dinagama, Lulu Children, Lulu Lala, Bioshune, Nina Jabazi, Luchma, Sudan Badi. Just